here with your Challenger Mixed lower finals right now. These are two teams fighting for their spot in our Grand Chumps next week. Between these two, it's going to be Plastic and Centennials coming your way. Both teams playing with their permanent sub as well, so slightly off rosters for the time being. Plastic, you are going to have Stress still. Navs, Sir Bims, and Tax right off. On the other side, we got Centennials, the Snipe Zaddy, Spectre, Halon, and Reptar Brothers. So we're going to be off Recharge Oddball to open things up. Same as the last series if you tuned in for the last series. Because we're going to be started off, it's going to be Slayer basically for the opening 2 minutes. And then finally someone will touch that ball and then we play real Oddball. But until then, we're going to see this ball is going to be grabbed here. It will be Sir Bims who's going to have this in hand. Trying to make their way here over towards back A. And they're going to succeed in getting it all the way over there. So nice juggling of the ball. As you can see, the players from the side of Centennials going to be pushing their way out. It's going to be Spectre first up, first contact. He's going to find that kill on towards Navs. He's going to be forced to go down. As Spectre is going to be firing away, going forward here. As Tax right off will end up falling as well. Sir Bim's going to be the last player up, but will get smacked in the back. Down he goes. And that is going to be a ball in hand of the side of Centennials. So they are going to be taking advantage of the fact that every player on the side of Plastic is currently dead. And they're going to keep on pushing their way forward. So we are going to see right now, Snipe Zaddy's going to be the one holding on to that ball at the moment. It's going to be just Stressed and Sir Bims left up on the map. As both of them are going to be pushing in from opposite sides, trying to get a pinch on here as they get towards that ball, which will be down. It's going to be just Snipe Zaddy left. And I believe Sir Bims knows there's a player back here. Yeah, is aware. There's going to be Reptar bars that will end up falling here. This Tax right-off came in to help out, but that is going to be two players, Navs and Sir Bims, both dropping here, and it's going to be Centennials off to an early lead as the shots are coming in. It's going to be Halon who does end up going down. As you can see, down below, they're trying to grab onto this, but the ball will get reset. It will just get thrown off the top. They're going to run into each other through that smoke shroud there, as right-off's going to find one. Is going to be grabbed, and there is going to be Snipe Zaddy again. So, you know, grapple and everything going into full effect here as they're able to pick that one up and take them out. We're going to see up top, it is going to be Halon with that new Envy. Well, I mean, might have had it from before, actually, but, you know, nice to see Envy's back and in business once again, as Navs will end up getting taken out. And at long range, it's going to be 40-19 is your current scoreline here. Centennials is currently up as they're trying to push things forward here. As the shots are going to go out right now, and it's going to be a little bit of a quiet moment here. That shock rifle will be available, and Spectre's probably thinking about going for it, but Sir Bim's going to be there instead to grab him and take that kill, and will end up going down though on the ledge, so won't be able to pick up that shock rifle. That power weapon is still available and up top. As the shots coming through, Stress not able to find that with that last bullet. The oddball still untouched here as time is just continuing to count down for the time being. They're able to just not do much here, as they will, Stress will end up falling. That ball will finally get picked up by Sir Bims here. He's going to be trying to eat away at this lead that's been built up here by Centennials. A nice perfect there from Spectre. It's currently up to 10 kills already, so going real quick. Currently 10 and 3, posting a very nice kill death. You know, doing a good job every life, picking up a couple of kills. Currently basically getting 3 per life at the moment, but will end up going down as Snipe Zaddy's going to be in pursuit. Going down long here, trying to find this kill, and will end up being shooting into the back of Sir Bims. For the time being, that ball is still going to be out on the ground. We're going to see Sir Bims continue to just fire away, but Tax right off will have that ball in hand. So you're going to see will end up getting dropped. So Navs is going to be the last one left alive from the team. So Plastic trying to recover here as everything basically on the map is going to be going the way of Centennials. You're going to see that camo slammed home by Snipe Zaddy, who will pick that one up and will be able to run around completely invisible. But Tax right off will find a double kill though. Nice set of headshots, and is going to probably find this kill onto Halon. Nope, not able to do so, but a teammate will be there to clean things up. And Naz will find Snipe Zaddy. So there goes everybody, including the power-ups. It's all just disappeared and gone. So that is going to be Plastic fighting their way right back into this. As they will be able to pick this one up, as Halon at range is going to be finding those kills, trying to find it at least, not able to do so. Sir Bims on the ground is going to be taking some shots, exchanging it with Reptar bars. We're going to see going all the way in the back. It's going to be Navs trying to find that kill, and will end up getting a trade out, at least with the teammate. Is, you know, Navs is going, oh. You can see the crosshair placement on that body that goes flying by, but that ball will get picked up, and it is going to be Plastic now with a lead. they're going to make it about 16 points and counting here, as Nav's going to take it in towards back 8, towards elevator. And the side of Centennials has to get across the map now. Most of the players are not really that close, but Snipes Daddy might have found a flank here in the back. And is going to be getting in here, but the Plasminate actually will take out the one player. I'm not really sure what he's looking for here, as the two remaining players are not the closest. As you're going to see Tax right off is going to have that plasma pistol in hand, looking for somebody to fire this thing at. And this, I mean, somebody to do combo. And there you go. We'll finally find one. That is going to be the ball carrier, but it will immediately get shut down. So Spectre is going to be down bottom mid here, trying to do some damage. And Halon will be supporting as well. The shock rifle's going to be coming up in a little bit. That ball is still going to be sitting up top A right now. And, you know, right now, nobody really getting into that possession. It will finally be in the hands of Plastic. They're going to take it and run, try to find something with. That's a great nade there, and almost picks up Tax right up, but not able to finish him off. Navs will go down though, and that ball will be up top in the pipes area. It's going to be Stress, who's trying to hang on to this, and is going to go for some swings, and is able to find, you know, at least one is actually going to get that kill on towards Aeon. I'm not really sure how that turned out, but is able to find it and is still holding on to this ball. Just 5 seconds more until Plastic takes round number 1. We'll see if somebody can get there in time, and instead, Stress is just gonna slam Snipe Daddy with the skull, take him out, and that is gonna be round 1 going the way of Plastic. Given the way that honestly started for Centennials, you probably would have expected Centennials to have secured that round. They were not able to do so in this case, and they end up taking, you know, they had a pretty dominant, you know, mid-round, and then it was just all Plastic basically from there on out, not able to find much at all. So nice set of kills there coming in for Plastic here. They're going to trade 1 for 1. Camo though in the hands of Sir Bim, so trying to make something work here, and is going to tag some of these players. He's going to spot where they are, and is going to get that assist as well. More than happy to take that. Snipes Daddy is going to be the next one to receiving fire from this invisible player. Is going to continue to just wander around. You can't see him. Don't know where he's gone. And continue out on the map right now is going to be these players. Reptar Buzz will get found here by Sir Bims. That ball will finally get picked up. You know, a minute. We gotta start timing it. You know, like how long it will take before somebody first touches the ball in a round of oddball recharge in the HRL, because we've definitely hit like almost up to 2 minutes without anyone touching that ball, and it's just like everyone's allergic, specifically on this map. Everyone plays Streets and Live Fire perfectly normal. It is just this map for some odd reason, and I don't know how to explain it. It just constantly happens, and it's really funny, to be honest. Like, I get a good laugh of it every time it happens, just because everyone just avoids the ball like the plague. They don't want anything to do with it. I don't know why. I should honestly probably start like asking players after these matches, like, why does no one touch this ball, right? Plastic though, up to a 34-point lead. They're going to toss the ball out in the middle as they're trying to reposition and reset here, even though, I mean, everyone's still up on the map, so they're still in a pretty good position as of right now. The Snipes Daddy is going to be joining teammates in the back pipes area. They're going to try to collapse, trying to get this kill. Will find one on towards Stress, but Stress will trade out as well, and Sir Bims is going to fly through, finds one, looking to find a second, and will do so. Gets that kill as well. And they're going to continue, the shots will continue to ring out for the time being, as you can see them all across the map going their ways. You know, continuing. Spectre's going to be caught out in the back and will go down to that nade. A great nade from Stress. It will get picked up, and it is going to be Sir Bims grabbing that ball once again. And Halon, the last player alive on the map, is suddenly finding himself without any teammates at all. So a little bit awkward here. We are going to see 47 and counting. Centennials yet to score a point in this round so far. They've just not been able to grab onto that ball at all. We are going to see here. Shots continuing to ring out. It's going to be Snipes Zaddy. He's going to be forced to retreat. The shots are just coming in a little too much. The stress will go down, but Halon has to break through that second layer of defense here and has not found a way through just yet. I'm going to see here is, you know, Halon just waiting for the group. There's the group now. The group push will now come in. They're going to charge forward. They find Navs. Tax right off. Probably going to be the next to fall. Sir Bim's just going to try to throw the ball off the map and not able to do so, actually. Or excuse me, did succeed. I think the ball just rolled over the edge. I don't think it actually was able to make it off in the first attempt. But eventually does get it off the board. Successful push there. And now we are going to get ready for this reset. The ball is still on the stand, and Plastic only needs 60 or 14 more seconds here. So very nicely played out of these guys. As you can see, the shots still continue to come through. Halon's going to find Tax right off the Snipe Zaddy, finds Sir Bims, but some trades will come through. And you can see the players trying to work around the back here. So you can see just exchanges of gunfire going on here in towards elevator. Navs will end up going down. 2 players down for the side of Straight Tilted. Tax right off, knows his players coming in pipes, but they just need to get on towards this ball. It's a big comeback needed for Centennials, unless they decide they want to go down 2-0 in the series here. Or sorry, 2-0 in the map, 1-0 in the series. This is only map number 1, but we're gonna see here in a moment, as you know, the clock is now also going to become their enemy. There's only 2 minutes remaining here, and that is going to be a problem in the next little bit. You're going to see some nice shots here as Halon is now on a killing spree, 20 kills and counting, but again, all these kills, and Centennials has still yet to touch that ball, right? Like, there's nobody is going to that ball to touch it, to do anything about it. Somebody's got to do it at some point here, so you're expecting it, you know, sooner rather than later. Somebody's gonna actually get on that ball, but for the time being, not happening just yet. That shock rifle in the hand of Sir Bim's not gonna connect, but again, time counting down, 1:30 to go, 90 seconds in this round. And really, I mean, if you're Plastic, you're okay not touching this. I mean, you could touch it and just end the map faster, but right now, time is on your side. Centennials is going to have to do something about it, as the shot's bringing in at range, and Sir Bims is going to escape. Snipe Zaddy not able to close that one out. Actually, okay, never mind. The grenade at long range is apparently going to be enough, and finds that one. So that's going to be that kill, but again, only 8 seconds to go, and Navs is going to get over here, trying to grab on towards this ball, and is going to get absolutely naded into oblivion. He just disappears basically off the map, gets completely destroyed. We're gonna see again. You're gonna see Tax right up in this corner. Is gonna have that the noob combo in hand. And we're gonna see it. That's gonna be another smack though coming through. And again, only 8 seconds needed. That ball is gonna be out in the open. And I don't know if anyone from Centennials is really gonna do anything about it right now. No one's really gone to go grab this ball. He's just been playing Slayer, trying to stay alive and get this map control, but, you know, again, Sir Bim's just going to pick up that ball, and I don't know if anyone here is in a position to do anything about it. I don't believe so, and Sir Bim's going to close the map out. A full shutdown round from the side of Plastic here as they're... Welcome back, everyone. It's map number 2 between Plastic and Centennials here, as we are in the losers final here in our Challenger Mixed Playoff bracket. It is going to be these 2 teams going up against each other as of right now, as Halon's going to be forced to drop away off the rip. And it is going to be actually, I believe it was, yeah, Plastic had a close series, a 3-2 against Old Guys in the winners final here, and they unfortunately land themselves down below in the losers bracket as a result. So Centennials did originally lose 3-0 to Old Guys, the first seed. Moving on, so Old Guys is currently awaiting one of these teams in our grand finals, but right now it's going to be between these two for who will make it into that final to be their opponent. Get ready. The match is going to continue on here, as we can see all these players going to work. And we will say on with 2 kills to open things up, but it is going to be the 3 of Navs here. Navs, who spent a lot of time on the death screen in the last map, trying to make up for it now in this Slayer. You know, they did still win the map, so that's really all that matters. You can see shots coming through. Spectre trying to stay alive, and well, Tax right off, trying to get out of there, but won't succeed in doing so. But Spectre will get traded out in a 1-for-1. So it is going to be a 3-life lead here early on for the side of Plastic here. Centennial's going to lose a lot of players. Snipe Zaddy finds himself the only player left alive on the map and will end up getting taken out. The rotations coming in from Plastic are fantastic so far as they're able to get there. As Navs will find Halon as well, and you're going to see the spawns, all the players spawning up in front. Navs not over-committing to this, not over-peeking, and a nice repulse there. Is able to make sure that he stays alive and is able to readjust, find a new angle, find Reptar bars, drop him into the ground. It's going to be 4-point lead now for the side of Plastic here. Centennials trying to fight their way back into this. You're going to see Halon's going to find one. Reptar bars from above. It's going to find her navs here and is going to have to readjust, though, because going to spot another player out of the corner of his vision there. You're going to see the shots going to be coming through, and all of a sudden it's going to be just stressed alive on the map right now. We're going to see here Sir Bims from up top. As you can see, the team support there, Snipe Zaddy will get caught out, unfortunately, is going to end up going down. So again, it's going to be tied up though here. So Centennials fighting their way back into this one as they're trying to make this close if possible right now, and keeping it as they are going to secure their first lead here as they're able to go up 1, and it's immediately tied up. So, you know, it's going to be back and forth and close up, especially in the late stages of the playoffs. All of these matches are always just going to be close. You know that these teams are fighting tooth and nail basically across the board. This tax write-off will get picked off here. Reptar Bars from top is going to lay down fire and immediately drops into the laps of 2 more players. So unfortunately, it won't be long for this world ends up going down as a result. This is going to be Halon find 1, finding 2, gets both weak players, brings them both down. So great shots there. And, you know, stress goes flying as well. So again, just players continuing to put in some solid work across the map here. It's going to be 19-21 right now. Spectre leading the team for Centennials, trying to fight their way back into tying up this series. Navs on the other side is currently 7-6, leading Plastic as they're trying to go up 2-0 in this series. We did see a 2-0 lead in the last series, and you never know. We may just end up seeing these teams just go right back and forth at each other. And there's always a possibility, you know, these teams will end up going all the distance. It's currently up to 5 now, actually. Make it 4 for Centennials here as they're continuing to push this lead. We are going to see the shots continuing. The pings are ringing out. It's going to be a 4-point lead here. Stress is going to find 1, but Stress will end up falling. The camo is going to be in Nav's hands here. The player that you'd want to have this at the moment is going to, you know, spot a couple players here, and we'll get that back smack as well. So the invisibility definitely going to work here. We'll end up with spotting that, but we'll get double shot though. It's Spectre's going to claim credit for that kill. We're going to see the players just continuing to fire away across the map. There's rotations now. Centennials are going to wrap back around the far side of the map. They're just trying to retreat, get out of there. On the other side, you're going to see Plastic grouping up over towards where that shock rifle is going to be spawning. It's going to be a little bit, though, I think, until it spawns up. And the player's up top. Halon's going to find 1 and is going to retreat and stay alive. So well done here. He's able to make a trade go in their favor, especially. As you can see, players are going to get brought down below. It's going to be Snipe Zaddy trying to just work around to the side here. Will spot out at least, you know, Stress still, unfortunately, will get picked there. So Snipe Zaddy finds that, but it's going to be 2 returned either way, and a 6-point lead now for Centennial. So Plastic going to have to step it up a little bit here if they want to get back into this and try and go for that 2-0 series lead right now. But you will see the side of Centennials fighting their way back into this series and doing a great job of doing so far. They are gonna, you know, the lead does actually shrink considerably now. It's down to just 4 as the pace of the game is picking up for sure around the map. You can see though these players here, it's gonna be Navs trying to find this kill on towards Halon. Is gonna run out of bullets actually, and unfortunately has to slide around, and will end up finding that kill. Got there eventually, just took a little bit. Will find it, so will end up going down as well though. So shots off to the side, but Sir Bims will find one as well, and it's only a 3-point lead here as we enter the late stages of this map right now. So Centennials trying to hang on to this lead. It is beginning to fall apart in front of them. It was, you know, considerably bigger, and now it's only down to 2, so they gotta keep their eye up on this one for sure. You see Spectre hopping up top. It's gonna be a 3-point lead for the time being. We'll see them just going 1 for 1 again, and all of a sudden it's up to 4 again here. So, you know, the side of Centennials has crossed the 40-point mark. They're in the later stage of this map now, where if you're the side of Plastic, you are definitely worried. Now you have to, you know, group up, do a good job of trading out all your kills as necessary here, and just being in positions where you're able to be in advantageous spots here, right? As 3 are going to go down actually, and everyone, all of a sudden, everyone on Centennials just hit the ground. I don't know what happened there. but it looks like everyone just lost their individual gunfights across the map here, and they're actually going to go down. We're tied up. The lead just evaporates in an instant here. Navs is going to be trying to push this here. They're trying to chase this player down. They know where they've gone. Centennials is going to have a bit of a lead here, and players getting shot in the back as Navs was taking fire, and they're going to find 2 kills out of it. So we've tied it back up once again. Snipe Zaddy's in a fight here with Stress still all the way in the back. That nade is going to go off. It's not going to find anything, it looks like. But he's just trying to get something done in the back, and he's not able to find the kills necessary here. So far, you can see still continuing to fire away, but it is going to be 46 to 45, and it's going to be a double kill for Sir Bims here. Trying to make it happen at the very end of this game. It's going to be 47 to 45. Plastic now in the lead, as they are trying to take it the distance here. As you can see, Sir Bims trying to just find some targets here, and all of a sudden the game is slowed down to the point where no one's really out in the open or dying, and Halon's going to get caught. That's going to be 48 to 45 here. Reptar Bars is going to be trying to, basically, they're just trying to hide, but Spectre's going to get caught as well. Navs is going to win that in a close 50-50. And all of a sudden, 49 is only just one more kill. They're trying to pincer in. They're trying to find one. Stress and Deal will go down. This final kill coming through won't be found, but it will. Navs is going to close that one out, and it's going to be 50 to 46. Found between Plastic and Centennials. Plastic up 2-0 so far in the series, looking to make a return to that grand final and get some revenge against old guys, or at least a chance for revenge against the team that knocked them into the lower bracket. They've been a little bit upset about it, it seems like, as they've been on the warpath since. A great map 1 out of them, and a big comeback from them on map number 2 has secured them a 2-0 lead going into this live fire King of the Hill. Start things off. They are on the point already as well. Sir Bims locking this one down. Been a great objective player so far this series for the roster. He's going to be the first player on, as Navs is going to have that camo in hand and is going to just be ducking down and away, trying to spot some stuff out for the team. They will lose control of the hill, but they are going to be there to try and reclaim it so far. Unfortunately, that will run out, and the translocator is going to be the one that's available next for this side of Centennials here. As you can see, the translocate back out, get back into position here as they're continuing to just even things up and try to, you know, reposition on towards Tax right off, and will actually do so. So nice use of that translocator for sure. And is going to get one more shot out of it before it runs out. So well played there from Alon. It's going to get on towards this player too on the point. So that is going to be Navs going down. Tax right off in Stress, trying to stay alive and get on towards this point. But right now, they've not been able to do so. So Centennials doing a good job of just racking up some early time on this one, as they're beginning to pick things up. And they're trying to just, you know, find that last tick needed to get it over the edge here so far, as they will finally succeed in getting at least something here. They will get that one. It will get punched through, and that is going to be the first point going their way. They're going to be more than happy with that, I'm sure. You will see shots are going to continue to fly out here, and eventually Stress will end up going down as we head over here towards the second point. And it will be some shots going the way of the side of Centennials here. Plastic dropping kind of all over the place, honestly. Both players are dropping left, right, and center from this roster. They're not able to make much happen here at the moment. You can see going up top, it's going to be at least one. So Stress and Tax right off are each going to find one here, and they're going to hop onto this point. So Reptar Burrows, you're going to see, has that translocator available, and is going to, well, actually, nope, still alive. Actually, still alive. Still has it, and is going to just, you know, teleport right out of there. Doesn't want anything to do with that. Going to hit that retreat as fast as possible and get out. Now, it's still going to be up in the sniper tower without the sniper, mind you. It's going to be up in 10 seconds here. They're still securing this time, though, as needed. Tax right off doing some scouting here with this camo, trying to find where these players are going to be coming from. And from the looks of it, it is not coming anywhere near them at the moment, as there's just nobody around, kind of. So he's going to get some shots, but will eventually get taken down. So this is going to be a big pickup if you are the side of Centennials. You're going to be more than happy with securing that. Don't want anything to do with that camo, as a sniper as well should be available. Somebody's got that in hand, I believe. I don't know who exactly at the moment. Actually, I lied. No one's got it. So that sniper is going to be on the ground somewhere. We're going to see who is able to pick that up at some point. Time slowly ticking the way Centennials right now is, you know, Plastic had a ton of work put into this hill. You'd hate to see it be all for nothing here, but they will have to clear Halon out of this position because top Sniper's Nest is just so damaging right now. We're going to see if they're able to do something. Well, Tax Raptor just goes flying by, basically. A big drive-by through the air is able to find that kill. So that is going to be at least one secured. We're going to see here as time is going to continue to tick towards the side of Plastic as they're trying to push this one through, and they will succeed in doing so. So that is going to be at one point their way. They're going to even up the map here. I'm more than happy with it. We get ready to continue on. It is going to be P3, which is currently, you know, a little slight levels of control here from the side of Plastic. The Centennials is going to be working their way here from the side of Mud from P1. It's going to be a little bit until they can get there. Snipe Zaddy is going to be the first one just charging on forward with this translocator. He's going to find one kill there on towards Stress, but Navs is going to find two out front, so the entire team just kind of melting away. And Snipe Zaddy is going to teleport out with the very last seconds available to him from that translocator, but gets shot in the back anyways on the way back in. And it does look like this should be, at least the temporary time right now, is going to go the way of Plastic. So they're going to pick this up some of this time. They're going to be doing what they can to secure this. And that is just going to be more time for them. They're going to be more than happy with this as of right now. You can see them trying to just back away, get out of there, and try to take care of these players inside. But Spectre, with that camo, was able to pick up that kill, and that will, I mean, once again, Plastic almost to the edge, almost made it, and they aren't able to secure it at the end of the day. So, I mean, they still have a chance. They still got plenty of time because that is quite a good amount of points needed right now for Centennials to bring this one back. But you're more than happy right now if you are the side of Centennials. Just sit on this point for the time being and just kind of push it. Because there's always the possibility that, you know, you may be able to dig it out from under them here. But as things go, it is going to be all control to Centennials here. They got all four players up, and the players from Plastic do have to get across the map here. As somebody in mid here, it was going to be Halon, who does have that sniper available. Not able to finish off on towards Nevs, who is going to just charge in there with the nades and not able to teleport out in time. A little bit greedy, I guess you could say. Spectre's going to be the next one up. It's going to trade 1 for 1, which we've just stressed here. The problem is that hill is ticking almost over here. You're going to see the shots come through, but I don't think he's going to be in a position to really deny this. He's going to be forced out, and that is going to be Centennials mounting a massive comeback on that hill as they're able to secure it for themselves instead of giving that one over. They are going to be very happy with that one as they take it and run. As that is going to be hill number 2 going their way. It's going to be 3-1 or 2-1, excuse me, as we head towards Mud here for P4. It is going to be Centennial's first players on this as well. You can see Stress is going to go down. That's 3 dead, actually. It's just going to be Sir Bims here, back B. He's going to be in any position to really do anything at all right now. They're just going to continue to fire away, try to do something here. Is not able to find much at the moment. It's going to be, oh, what a shot from Halon there. Just with that sniper jumping up and lands that shot in midair. Great shot, great kill out of them. Yeah, you're not the most thrilled about that if you were that on the side. If you ended up seeing that and just face that down, unfortunately. But that is going to be a set of kills going the way of Centennials here as they find it. And Sir Bims is going to continue with this camo, trying to dig out something, try to find anything available really right now. It's going to come up with a couple of players here. But that is going to be the whole point capped over, and really, Plastic was almost never into that one, so we're headed to P5, and right now it is just Plastic trying to, I mean, they're down 3-1 right now with 2 minutes on the clock. That's a lot of ground they got to make their way back up into to secure this map and the 3-0, so we may be headed to an Aquarius CTF unless they can pull something together in the next couple of minutes here. See, time is still counting down as they're trying to deal with Spectre out there. But there is going to be a player on the hill. It is going to be Reptar Bars, who's going to be the last player alive, trying to hang on, is going to just play the life game get out, dip out, wait for the reinforcements to come in, and it will be giving it up to Plastic for the time being. But considering the location of this hill, it is just a grenade channel. You spawn up, you chuck your nades at it, and you profit. Especially when you can get a player onto the point. It's going to be Snipesat who gets in there, but it's not going to be in there for long. It will go down. A secure will be there for Halon, who finds the triple kill, trying to find that last one, and won't be able to do so, but it will be Reptar Bars on this hill, securing this and still taking time their way. They're going to have to turn around because the players are spawning on the other side of the map, but that's going to be 1 kill going the way of Plastic. They got to hop into this point here and try to make sure that some time is going to tick their way. They have to secure this or they lose the map. So it's going to be coming down to the wire right now for Plastic. You're going to see Nav's a big flank here, just trying to get rid of these players that are inside, well, basically here on towards the stronghold A point here. Or, excuse me, that's C, not A. The stress is going to be the last one up here, and this is going to be a problem. Still has a little bit to secure this, trying to get the shots with that sidekick here, but there's players flooding from all directions, not able to do anything much about it. So again, they got so close to it, and actually they will secure that one. So the reinforcements made it just in time. We're headed back to P1. There is still a minute 40 on the clock. There is still a chance for Plastic to tie things up and send us to an OT or even win it here. P1 was pretty convincing for them here. Or excuse me, Centennials took P1, so they do have a chance to just close things out. They don't want this to go to a 3-3 because time is not really going to be on your side in that case. They're going to be on these two players. Tax Write-Off are going to be the only player left alive here. They're going to spawn up right on this active camo, so there's going to be one player over here trying to challenge for it and will end up going down. That was Halon, so you get to shut him down. Spectre though is still up, and Spectre leading the lobby right now at 24 kills, is doing a fantastic job. Sir Bim's gonna find Snipe Daddy. There's the opening kill as Reptar Bars is gonna shut down Spectre as well, and all the players from the side of Centennials are falling like flies. It's just Halon left in the sniper's nest and is just gonna get taken out from behind by Navs, who has that active camo, which means this is going to be Plastic digging up a lot of time here for the time being. Reptar Bars is gonna get taken out because again, Nav still has this camo and is going to find a double kill. I don't know how that even happened there because Snipe Daddy I thought came in with full shield, but apparently not. And now Spectre is going to be trying to shut these players down on the point right now. Is able to find one, is going to hop on, and is going to spot at least one more player, but gets hit from behind. Halon though will be the next one up. They're trying to find these players on the point. Right now it is going to be a bit of a pause in the action right now because Plastic has to regroup and get on towards this point here. They are going to walk around the outside and they will find Snipe Zaddy. So there goes one of reinforcements from Sandbags are getting cut off here. Halon has to stay alive in the back, has to do whatever he can to play his life here. Trying to just do what he can here, but the reinforcements are in. Tax Write-Off will eventually get surrounded and taken down, but the players on the point have fallen here. So it is going to be Navs trying to stay alive, and that's going to be a big kill there. So that actually takes out Snipe Zaddy as well. So Reptar Bars and Snipe both going down here. Spectre and Halon are going to be making their way out of the spawn here in the garage. They got to get onto this point to try and deny this. I don't think they'll make it in time. We are tied up going to the final hill. It is going to be P2 here. 3-3 is your scoreline. Spectre's going to find a kill and is over 31 kills now. 31 and 16 right now, posting an incredible KDA. But it might all be for naught if they don't win this map. They will be knocked out of the playoffs in 3-0 fashion if they can't take this. And right now it's a hot start for the side of Plastic. It's just Halon alive. Does have this sniper rifle in hand, but it's gonna be all time going the way of Plastic. This team has to regroup. They got to get into a good position here, and Halon is gonna be basically going around the flank with this sniper in hand. Is gonna have the rifle out for the first one. The bandit shots coming through will find Stressed. The sniper is out as well. They're gonna have that available. Sir Bims is just tossing nades in the back, and Sir Bims will fall, so Halon finds two. That's a big set of kills and knows where these players are probably going to be coming up off spawn. They're actually choosing to go through the underground here, it looks like. So Halon is going to get challenged out early on. The teammate support is there. The bandit fire is going to continue. The sniper is going to miss, so that will be a kill missed out there. But you're going to see where the rest of these players are coming from. They're going to be dropping down in the back. It's going to be Halon still continuing to fire away as Sir Bims and Co are coming off of respawn. They got to get over here if they can. Still some time left on this hill, but I mean, they're beginning to run out of time pretty quickly. It's a 1-for-1 trade as Reptar's gonna find two. This big set of 2 kills there. We're gonna see again Bims and tax write-off is just gonna be tax write-off, who's anywhere close to this hill, and he has to get in there to contest, not able to do so. It's all gonna be on towards Sir Bims, trying to get on there in time and won't succeed in doing so. Gonna be Centennials taking it 4-3.